Sword and Fortress. And yeah, we're going to be doing episode 7 of 5 Parsecs from Home. Maybe, just maybe, we might be able to find Bree's family that's been taken and being held hostage. Yes. So let's go ahead and make sure the chat function is working and give myself some self-love, because we all need self-love. You know, all of us good nerds, we get together. And our good friend Sydney is finally got a model of her own. Of course, I can't get it to focus right on her, but yeah. So Sydney's got a model of her own, so we won't be substituting anymore. Here's the rest of the crew. Let's go ahead and pull them off and break them. No, we're good. Druid. Okay, anybody who's watching, we still need a name for Jeroen's turtle, that little dude right there. So if you guys can make any comments, leave anything in the descriptions, or not in the descriptions, yeah, just comments. Let us know what you'd like that little turtle's name to be. And let's go ahead and fix a little bit of this camera. Get rid of all of the stuff that's not important. Give you guys a good zoom. And of course, crack open our favored can of water that I really wish we could get a sponsor deal for. That would be like the dream. Get a sponsor deal for that. Alright, so let me stand up. Grab that. Alright. So as you can see, hopefully we won't have as many technical difficulties this time. I went out and filled out some form fillable stuff and got it to where that was playing nice finally. So yes, hopefully we won't have excuse me, as big of an issue. So yeah, that'll be good. So we've got Laura, we got Altel, Bree, Garoon, Chun, Victor Van Vanderthrust, and Sydney. And we'll see how well my throat holds out. Alright, we need to go to the start of the turn. So, shooting down to page 76. Upkeep, ship, and repairs. So, thankfully, our nice little ship here doesn't need any repairs, so we're good with that. But we do have to pay for everybody's stuff. Wow, this is going to be a rough night with my throat. Okay. So, ship upkeep. Upkeep costs 1 credit, and we do have an extra one. So that will end up costing us 2 to keep everybody happy. So we are down to 4 credits. The ship debt goes up 1. So we're up to 17. We don't have to do any ship repairs. But we do have a purifier, so that's going to bring us back up to 5 credits. So, you know, that's always good. Now, we do have our good friend Victor Van Vanderthrust in sick bay. This will bring it down to turn 2 more turns in there. If... well, we can't bring him out completely because we only have 4 credits. I think Victor deserves some rest. I don't know about you guys. He's been kind of carrying the team. I think it's time he sits down and gets some rest while Sydney takes up the slack of being the combat badass, and maybe we'll start getting Altel to do something more. Okay, so that brings us to tasks, and what tasks we're going to have everybody deal with. So we are actually going to have Altel. He's going to run out there. And you know what? I'm going to make some quick adjustments real quick. Sorry, you guys get to see all the backroom stuff real quick right here. But I liked being able to mark what they were up to. So we're just going to make some quick text form boxes for everybody. So there's for Altel. Here is for Jeroen. Here is for Victor. And we'll come over here. Text field. Here's for the captain, Laura. Oh, no, not that box. This box. And then we'll put one here for Bree. Apologize, I should have thought about this beforehand. But hey, you guys get to join the adventure and just how much of a Charlie Foxtrot I can make things. So here's one for Chun. And why you should always do this stuff. Fine. You really want to grab onto that box? You can have that damn box. Before you start broadcasting, because, you know, we're 6 minutes in and here I am taking more care of more backroom stuff. Okay, but there we go. All right, so Altail is actually going to act as a decoy. Bree's convinced him, hey, we really need to do this. We've got to find our family. It's touched Altail. And so he's actually going to play decoy, so there is no chance of our rivals actually grabbing us. So we're going to do some quick other things. Some more back room. There we go. Wow, why is that really messing up? See, I told you guys I wouldn't have technical difficulties, and what do I give you? I give you technical difficulties. All right, let's try this one more time. And do properties, multi-line, auto. Make sure this is positioned right. Make sure we get rid of any other duplicates that this thing likes to make. Because, wow, it really liked to make some duplicates there. I don't know why, but it did. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments in the chat just what kind of technical difficulties you guys run into when you're streaming and doing crazy stuff like this. Alright, so finally should be done. So Altail is going to be running our decoy. Jarund, I think he's going to do some trade. Alright, I'll have to fix that later. I'm not going to mess around with this anymore. Victor is not going to be able to do anything. The captain, for the first time, is actually going to be able to go out and do some explore. Bree is going to do some explore, see if she can't get more information on her family. Chun's going to do some trade, because we really need supplies. And so is Sydney. So we've got 3 people doing trade, 1 person doing it. Oh, wow. 1 person playing decoy. And now we've got 2 explorers. So 2 explorers, 3 trades, 1 decoy. We're good. Let's get going. So we're not going to be doing any patrons. We really need to get some training in. But first we desperately need some supplies. So we are going to go ahead and go down to the trading table on page 79. So let's take a look at what that involves. All right, for trading, here we go. We're going to do Gerund. What does Gerund find while trading? So, 80. He finds a lot of blinking lights. Roll once on the gear table of the loot table. Cool. I mean, distracted by blinking lights, so let's shoot down to 132. And let's go for the gear subtable. So what kind of gear did Garoon trade up for? I will roll that because it's cocked. 38. So gun sights. Nice. What kind of gun sight did we get? That's post-battle. There's that. Did I miss it? I probably did. Gun sights. So, what kind of gun sight? We got a 30. So that is a quality sight. So what does quality sight do? Let's see. Shoot up to page 50. Let's find out what quality sights do. Quality sight. +2 to range increase, reroll ones when firing only one shot. Nice. So I think we're going to end up giving that quality sight, since Jeroen gets 2 shots, to Sydney. All right, so that was Jeroen's trade. Let's find out what Chun's was. What did Chun get while she was out trading? $89. Pre-owned. Roll once on the loot table. It needs its damage. All right, why not? We'll add more to our list of repairs. So, 131. And let's see what we get. $29. Damaged weapons. Okay, well, we were already... let's double check that... Let's double check that it was already... Roll once on the loot table. This item is damaged and re-repaired. So, we actually turned from 1 damaged item to 2 damaged items. Excuse me. Alright, damaged weapons. So, the first weapon is a 48. So, it's an energy weapon. And it is a 12. So, hand laser. Alright, and then the second one, 35, is a slug weapon. And that's an 81 Marksman's rifle. Hey, that one's actually really nice. But it is also still broken. Alright, so Chun got us some pretty cool weapons that are broken, but hopefully, as time progresses, we can bring them out. Then we're going to go ahead and go to Sydney. Sydney, what did you get for our crew this time? 35. Come on, where's 35? Gun upgrade kit. Receive your choice of laser, bipod, or beam light. You know, let's check out what that Marksman rifle does. Because I think we're going to, if we can get that fixed, we're also going to want the bipod for it. So Marksman's rifle, 36, 1 inch range, nothing, and heavy. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I mean, 36 inches is nice. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more on that. Let's see what they do. +1 to hit. Okay, that's still nice for that marksman's rifle. So yeah, I think we probably will go bipod. Because that was a 35. What does laser sight do? Let's find out. It's only on pistols. Yeah, we'll definitely take the bipod. So hopefully, if we can repair that marksman's rifle, we'll be able to slap a bipod on it and just make Victor Vanderthrust or Sydney just insane in combat. Maybe we'll give it to Altel. Let's see what happens. Alright, so Sydney is done with her trade. Let's find out what happens to the captain and Bree on their exploration. Alright, so the captain. What is the captain? Okay, now I'm a little worried about the captain here, because every time I send Laura out to go explore or do something, she ends up in the hospital. And we've already got one person in our sickbed. So let's see. 59. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so in true Hope's Lost Crew fashion, our captain went out and picked a fight. Alright, so now we get to add a rival. Let's do it. Okay. I cannot believe that we're dealing with another rival. Our guy had to go in and start a fight. I mean, really. What is this captain doing? First time she really gets out there, she's supposed to be exploring, and she gets into a fight. Alright. So, what kind of rival are we? It is a 26. So it is a criminal element. Alright. And then yeah. Alright, so what kind of criminal element rivals did we get? 27. Raiders. These. Oh no, those are punks. Sorry. Raiders. I was going to say that's somewhat familiar. And scavengers. On battlefield. Finds tail. Okay. And then they are +1 to numbers, 1 to 2 panic range, 4-inch movement, +1 to combat skill. That's rough, but at least toughness 3. And they are A, 2A. So, at least the captain this time didn't go out and land herself in the sick bay again. I mean, we've got that. But now we've got to deal with the fact that she went out and picked a fight with another rival. Jeez Louise, this crew. Whew. They have some rough luck. Okay, Bree, trying to find some information more about her family. That's our quest. 41. Someone wants a package delivered. When you travel to a new world, if this crew member is still there, earn 3 credits, roll 1d6. On 1 to 2, you've acquired a rival and +1 to story point. So, when we leave, if Bree is still alive, earn 3 credits, roll d6, 1 to 2, rival, and story point. So that's kind of a mixed bag thing. I mean, that story point, that would be nice, but with how much this crew just gathers rivals, that's not going to be fun. Okay, so that is it for Bree. We now get to move down to the part that everybody loves and set up some combat. But first, even though Alltail went out and played decoy, we have to see if our new rival or our other rival takes the chance to, take us. So, as long as we don't roll a 1, we'll be good. We can go on with this quest mission. 6. All right, so it's not rivals. We are going to take our quest. We need to find Bree's family. All right, so do we have deployment conditions? So we're going to switch down here, do the good old encounter log. Encounter type, we are doing quest. Find Bree's family. Deployment conditions. Do we have any special conditions for this deployment? I do believe that is an 82. So for quest, caught off guard. Your squad all act in slow action phase of round 1. Hell yeah. Yes, we got some information. We know what's going on. Oh no, we were caught off guard. Oh, that sucks. No, that's not great. That sucks. Man, that's rough. That's just, oh. Alright, but at least it wasn't delayed or anything else like that. So, notable sites for our quest. We have a 39. Loot cache. Okay. And that's got to be set up 2d6 and a +2. Apologize. All right. Now we do our quest mission. And then I think I'm going to kind of override this. Oh no, it's the final battle for the quest is always a fight off. Add +1 to the number of enemies faced. So, the mission is fight off. 2 numbers. And to win the battle, you must achieve the objective. Okay, so we are at fight off. What is fight off? There is no objective other than driving the enemy off the enemy. To win, you must hold the field. So we are going to be invading into where these guys have held Bree's family against their will. And now we're going to fight them off. So let's go ahead and look into numbers. So, number of opponents, roll a d6, Roll 2d6, pick the higher. Wow, we only have 2 guys to face off. Technically 3. That's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So we do have a specialist. And 2 others. We'll find out. We don't have any lieutenants this time. Wow. Whoever was holding Bree's family, apparently, even though they're going to get the drop on us, they were out trying to do something. So, unique individuals. Do we have any? On a 9 up. Oh, so close. But no unique individuals, which is just fine. I'm good with that. Alright, so for the quest, who was holding Bree's family? 58. So it was an interested party. Okay, this gets interesting. What kind of interested party would want to hold a feral family hostage? Oh no! With this being there, that unique individual does happen. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we'll go back and do that. And we got to re-roll the 1. Here we go. So there's 6, now 7. This thing just turned all kinds of sideways on us. Oh, man. Alright, so we got 7 for our number. So we're going to have an LT. And then we've got to figure out... Alright, let's find out who we're fighting, because this just detonated on us, which is not good. Alright, so who has Bree's family? 16. The abandoned return. I mean, that makes sense, but... Yeah, this is going to be rough. Okay, so... Abandoned. So we get +1 to seize. And then the lieutenants do have a panic. So we've got... So we did 6, +1 because of the quest, +1 because of this. So we have 8. -3, so 5 abandoned. The LT, there's 1 of them. The specialist, there's 2 of them. Their panic range is 1 to 3. Speed is 4. Combat is 0. Toughness is 3. And AI is A. 1A. The lieutenant, 1 to 3. 4. Combat is +1. Toughness is 3. And yeah. They also have a blade. Oh, this is rough. Alright, then we also need to add the unique individual. Because we did end up having the unique individual in there. That's going to be super rough. I am really not looking forward to this. Alright, what unique individual did Bree's captors, the abandoned crew, send after us? 47. Holker wow. Holker Brawler. So we are going to go ahead and do some more backroom work. Hey, look, there's already some set up for us, I think. Sweet. Gotta love it when computer glitches and mistakes actually help you out. So here's our unique individual boxes, already prepared. Close, thank you. Sweetness. Okay, so Holker Brawler. That's not a number thing, but it's got a speed of 4, combat skill of +1, toughness is 6. Holy crap. But no luck, so we don't have to deal with that. But we are going to end up having to deal with a hand cannon and brutal melee. Oh, that's not going to be fun. Yeah, so already got a combat skill of +1. It's going to get another combat skill. Yeah. No, this is not good. Not good at all. Oh, man. All right. So, we know we got to face a hand cannon. And we'll figure that all out. Okay. Let's go take a look at the weapons that everybody's going to need to fight with. Where is that nice weapon table? There we go. Okay. So, A1A. So, they are aggressive. Rolling for the normal people. Oh, we just need to roll a d6. 6. Oh, great. All of them have shotguns. Cool. So all 5 of those with Brandon have shotguns. And then A, all those specialists have auto rifles. Great. That's just fun. And then of course he's got his blade. So the Abandon and the LT have shotguns. The specialists, both of them have auto rifles. And then this Holker Brawler, let's take a look at these hand cannons. I'm afraid we really stepped into something here with Bree's family. Alright, so auto rifles, we're looking at 24-inch range. 2 shots, 0 damage. Thank the gods. Shotgun. 12-inch range, 2 and 1 with focused. What the hell does focus do? All shots must be a single target. Okay, that's fine. I really don't shoot anything else. Hand cannon. Range of 8. 1 shot. 2 damage. And is a pistol. So they're really going to have to try and... Wow. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. I am not looking forward to this. I don't know how much of the crew is going to come out of this, to be honest. This is kind of scary. Like, really kind of scary here. Alright. So, let's go ahead and switch us over to the battlefield. And, yeah, I still have some Blood Bowl stuff from last night's broadcast on the table. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need no Blood Bowl rules. And let's go ahead and set some terrain up. Yeah, this is... I'm kind of a little scared, to be honest with you guys, for those who are watching. I don't know if the crew's going to be able to survive this one. We might end up having to back out. Alright. So we're going to set up some nice terrain. giving some cover along these streets. Kind of in an industrial area. Giving it to where, yeah, we got a chance to try and find this family of breeze. So, do something like that. We know Breeze family is being held somewhere in this neighborhood, and now we just need to find them and save them. All right. So, this side is where the team will be coming in. Over here is the enemy. We'll call, when you get off camera, that battlefield edge. And let's add some other stuff to make this kind of sporting. The upper edge will be also where the camera limit is. We'll actually push this up there. Kind of give it some ideas. And kind of give the crew a chance. We'll play a little bit on a bigger scale here. Just in hopes that maybe, just maybe, the crew's going to be able to survive everything that's going to get dropped down on this. And then let's add some little tidbits. Not too much. I mean, this is kind of a residential area, even if it is in a little bit of an older. We'll put some power kind of couplings right there in the middle of nowhere. Why not? We won't get too crazy with this. All right, so our terrain is set up. We do have aggressive, so they will be set up in one cluster. They finally drew us in. This abandoned crew got sick out into space. They think we're the cause of it. And now they've come for revenge, and they knew that taking Breeze family would be enough to do it. So, we've got... I'm going to use some good old Chaos Space Marines for these guys. So here is our 5 abandoned, right here in the road. Just ready to go and get some of the hopes lost. So there's our 5 with shotguns. Then we've got our 2 specialists with auto rifles. For that, we will turn to the good old Chaos Terminators. Maybe. If I can find them all. We'll use this one. So here is our 2 specialists with their auto rifles. We've got our LT. We'll say he's the big banner guy. And he's actually going to take point a little bit, since they all have shotguns. Now we got to pick our brawler. And... ooh. That's not good. Alright, well, I was going to use our good friend Abaddon here, but it looks like a piece of his sword's gone missing. So, we will just go ahead and use the good old Greater Possessed. And he's actually going to start all the way over here and get ready to brawl anybody that hides up here. Then we go ahead and go down to where we send out ours. So unfortunately, Victor Vanderthrust is not in on this battle. But that's fine because we do have Sydney. So Chun is going to start up here. Garoon's going to start up here. Let's make sure they're 18 inches away. Of course, now I can't find a tape measure if my life depended on it, because that's how this kind of night is going. You know, that's what I get for not taking the hints from the gods that maybe tonight you should just relax, spend time with the wife and kids. All right, here we go. Tape measure. Okay, we got to be 18 inches apart. So Chun is just outside of it, or just inside of it. Garoon's going to be up there. He just crawled up. And the rest of the team got Bree here. She wants to fight and get close in real quick. Altel's going to support Garoon. Sydney is going to set up over here. And the captain, captain, is going to set up down here with Bree to try and help her out. So that is our battlefield. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know just how well things are going to go. I am a little worried about it because, yeah, this is a whole lot of firepower coming down on our guys. Okay, we're going to try to seize the initiative. We do have one savvy. No, 2 savvy. So we need a 10. We are outnumbered. So that's +1 plus the 2 savvy. So that drops it down to a 7. All right. So we're going to go ahead and roll 2d6. Looking for a 7. We don't get it. So we do not get to seize the initiative, which makes sense for this mission. It's already been determined that the enemy got the drop on us. None of us are going to be able to do anything in this first turn until after they've gone. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, we do not do it a reaction roll this time because, yeah, it's not happening. All right. Oh, man, this is... Yeah, sorry. Reading over some things just to make sure I'm doing this all right. Because I want this to be pretty good because this is a scary mission. So I am deeply afraid of something going wrong and me kind of cheating without knowing I'm cheating to save the crew. So, yeah. All right, so we don't have anybody in the quick action. So we're going to start off with our good friends, the Abandoned. And they are here trying to kill our crew because they got sick and they think it's our crew's fault. Somewhere in these buildings, Bree's family's being held hostage. And now they have come for just utter and total carnage. Let me double check the AI for these guys. Just because I know it can get funky. Aggressive. Insight will advance at least half the move towards them, attempting to remain in cover if possible. If enemies are unable to see any opposition or within 12, they will advance as fast as possible and attempt to enter a brawl. All right. So, yeah, they will... they will advance cautiously because these guys are in sight, but as soon as they get within 12, they're just going to go nuts. So that's another thing I wanted to double check before we got into this. Okay. So this guy can normally move 4 inches. He's going to come over here, get into cover there. And with the shotgun 12 inches, he really can't shoot anybody, so he's done. Then this guy, going to run over here, acting all kinds of aggressive. This guy's going to run. I'm giving him the 2 inches because with them being an aggressive type, I would say these guys would be out for anything since they can't shoot. So we've kind of got this split, and all of these guys just going to move up like so. Actually, these guys are only going to go 4 inches because with their auto rifles, they're 24 inches, they can. So this guy's going to take a shot at Chun. I'm going to say she gets cover because of the building. So he's looking for 6s. No +1 to combat. So, yep, 6s. With the auto rifle. Nothing. Whew. I was afraid I was going to knock somebody off right off the bat. And we've got 4 inches for this specialist to come up. He's going to take a shot at Chun as well. Nothing. Alright, then we've got our brawler, who is also aggressive. And he can move 4 inches. So he's going to do his double. Not double. But he's going to come out around here and stop right there. Alright. So that is it with the those guys' turn. It's turn 1. There's our purple dice of time. Now we go ahead and go into the crew's turn. So with the crew, I'm going to go ahead and activate Chun first. She's going to move up and take a shot at this specialist, if she can, with her colony rifle. 18 inches. Nope, she cannot. So she's going to go for... yeah, she's actually going to go for that line of sight on the lieutenant. So with 1, she doesn't have any... she does have +1. And line of sight wise, he's got half his body in cover, so we'll give him cover. So looking for 6s. And then now down to 5s because of the combat. We do get the 5. Toughness 3. There's the 5 there. And Chun just straight up knocks out the lieutenant with 1 shot. Good job for Chun. That's what that, reclusive isolationist enclave training does for you. 1 shot, 1 kill. All right, Bree goes screaming down the field because she wants to know where is her family. So she's actually going to do her jump pack and jump up all the way over here so she can do 9 inches. But she wants to stay in cover, so she's going to jump to here. I don't know, she'll jump over here, giving her a little bit of cover. And then she's got a colony rifle of 18 inches. She wants to knock those specialists out. So looking for a 5 normally. But she does have a +1, so we're looking for 4s. Gets it. Looking for 3s. Oh, that specialist gets knocked out. Okay. My worry for my crew is apparently very overrated because, wow, they just raffle stomped some guys into oblivion. Let me make sure I've got that toughness right. Oh, damn it. Loot cache. We forgot to do the loot cache. So from the center of the table there, 2d6, 10 inches. Wow. So that's about center, 10. That loot cache is actually right there next to Altel. So we'll probably get that. Alright, so Bree's gone. The captain's just going to poke her head out enough to get some shots. And with her, infantry laser, which has 30 inches, she can easily peg that specialist. Looking for a 4, doesn't get it. Alright, Altel is going to go ahead and walk up and grab that loot crate. So we've got that. Gerund is going to move up and take a shot at that specialist there. Looking for 4s because he's got a +1 as well. No, both failed. This is not good. We got 2 really quick, and now we're running into situations. Sydney is going to come out around here, and she's going to take some shots at that big brawler dude. So she's got a colony rifle, no +1 to combat, so she needs a 5. Does not get it. And I think that is everybody. So we've got Chun. She took somebody out. So Chun, we'll actually record that this time. Chun got first blood. So nice to see that. Now we've got to do some runaways, some panics. So 2 people died, going for 1 to 3. Oh man. So apparently this abandoned, they were brave enough to take some poor feral people hostage. But they're not brave enough after seeing the lieutenant go down, one of the specialists go down. So 2 of them run, and it's going to be the 2 that were right next to that lieutenant and that specialist. They've decided it is not worth fighting. And they go running off saying, we swear, it was all the lieutenant's idea. Okay. That takes us to turn 2. And we now roll for initiative or whatever else it's called here. Needing some 1s because everybody needs it. 1-1. It has to go to Bree. And yeah. So Bree is screaming out at these guys, where's my family? Excuse me. You know, tell me where my family is. If you've hurt a hair on my family's head, I'm going to kill you. So, let me double check to make sure how often I can use that jump belt. Let's see. Camel cloak, implants, jump belt. Okay, yep. So she's going to use her jump belt yet again, and she's just going to go full ham and go into a full-out brawl with 2 of these guys. Because she's enraged. She wants to know where her family is. So, I'm going into brawl. These guys do not have any type of melee weapon or +1 to combat. Bree does have her scrap pistol. So, Bree, hitting here into this guy first, because you have to resolve all the brawls one at a time, because you can't leave people in combat. So the red dice is going to be the enemy, black dice is going to be Bree. Alright, so already it wins, but then Bree getting the +1 for her pistol. That's a hit. Toughness 3. Yep, she straight up kills that guy. Then she's going right here for this guy. Same thing. Oh, man. That's an additional hit for 6. Eating a 3. Yep. That guy's fragged. And there is Bree's movement. It left her out in the open, but she did just kill 2 guys. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. This guy, let me double check on that aggressiveness, because they would not run into somebody that has a high or something. So let's see what it was. Aggressive. They will not enter. Yeah, so he does not want to fight Bree in a brawl, which makes sense. Especially after seeing her just jump up out of the air, land on her 2 friends, and just squish them. I mean, there really wasn't much else to be said. She just straight up did an orbital bombardment kick to the face. So he doesn't want to do that. He's going to tip right over here to try and get into some cover, because he's scared of her. And he's going to shoot his shotgun. So, shotgun has 2 shots. Bree is on the other side, out in the open, within 6 inches, so this might just be the end of Bree. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, both hit. Bree has a toughness of 4, but with the shotgun, that drops it down to 3, because it does have damage 1. So 3s or higher. 1 missed, but the other one is enough to take Bree out. So she got a little too aggressive and pays for it. This specialist, after seeing all that craziness, is going to go his 4 inches up. And he's going to take a pot shot at Garund. No, we're going to do Chun, since Chun somehow was the one that shot off the other specialist. And then with the 6, we do have a hit. Chun is toughness 3. Oof. Chun just got knocked out. Okay, so that first turn, that was really in the crew's favor. It shouldn't have been, but it was. But by the gods, are these Bandit turning it around. And we do have to hold the field. So this is getting scary. Okay. This dude is going to move his 4 inches up, maybe 6. Yep, so he's all the way up and getting into cover there. And that is it for the abandon and that big-ass brawler dude. So, with Chun getting knocked out, the captain is going to move over here and take a shot at that specialist. Needing a 5 normally. Got to, but she does have a +1, so looking for 4. Does not get it. I'll tell. I'm going to step out and also take a shot at that specialist. Hits. And only stuns him, so that specialist gets knocked back 1 inch. And has a stun counter on him. Garund, seeing that big dude coming, he's going to take aim so he can reroll 1s. Normally, it'd be on a 5 because he's got a good line of sight on him. Now to a 4 because of his combat skill. 2 dice. 1 hit. Then we need a 6 to knock him out. It is not enough. So he gets pushed back an inch, and he also gets a stun counter on him. Hearing from Chon that this big dude's hiding around that corner, our good friend Sydney is just going to move her 4 inches here. She can't see there. She can't see there. So she's actually going to move, kind of redirect it. She's going to move over here. And that'll be it for her. Okay, at the end, we do have 2 more for possible panic. Looking for 1s and 1 to 3s. 1 more runs, and it's going to be this dude who's shaken up about how Bree came in flying from the skies and boot stomped from orbit his 2 friends. So on the field, all we have left is a specialist and that huge brawler dude. Oh, man, does that look scary. Okay, so we're then going to be going to the special table because it's the end of round 2. And I like to torture myself. So, what kind of screwed up stuff do we have now? 22. Critters. Place D3 vent crawlers at the center of the table. They move 1d6 in a random direction. Oh, man. This is not what I wanted to see. We've already dealt with vent crawlers. They're scary as hell. And now we got to deal with D3 of them. So all 3. Who do we want to use as vent crawlers today? I think we used Kroot last time, but they're readily available. We'll use some Kroot. Alright, the center of our battlefield is actually about right here. So, moving in a random direction, this first vent crawler goes D6 inches that way. All 6 inches. So apparently he wants a piece of that brawler. The next one, who's popping out on the center of the battlefield. Where is he going? That way. How many inches? 6 inches as well. So apparently these vent crawlers are coming to save the crew. Alright, that one's going how many inches that way? 5 inches. So this vent crawler will be there. Alright, and that is the end of the round 2 shenanigans. And we go into the initiative phase. So we've got 4 guys left on the table. Needing all 1s. Getting none. So it will be the enemy reaction phase first. And it is the vent crawlers that get to go first. So now I need to see. There was one other thing. Brutal melee weapon. Okay. And it's got clumsy. What does clumsy mean? Okay. So higher speed. But that brutal melee weapon gives him a +1 on that damage. All right. And we've got to look up vent crawlers. So they do have a 6-inch and then a +2. Oh, man. Is that a +2 combat skill? Yes, it is. And they are toughness 5. That's right. These things were just evil. Evil, evil, evil. All right. So this first vent crawler. It's going to come up here and we're going to get a brutal. So, vent crawler 10. Big brawler dude. Black. Oh, that vent crawler with that 3. That gets it. Oof. Damage 0. So needs a 6. Gets it. That vent crawler just straight up ripped this brutal melee guy apart. There was not even any kind of, yeah. Alright, so unfortunately that means these vent crawlers, well, this one can see that one. It's got a 6-inch movement. It's going to get to here. This one, these guys are the closest. That's going to go here. Okay, this specialist, after just seeing his mighty brawler merc dude just get obliterated by a vent crawler. And yeah, I've now run into these enough. I will be 3D printing some really cool vent crawler models. Yeah, because this is just scary. This specialist is going to stand his place and try and shoot that vent crawler. So, looking for 3s. Gets 2. Toughness 5. Oof. No. But that is 2 stun markers. So, it's going to get pushed back 2 inches and get hit with 2 stun markers. So that's good for that. And then we go to our crew's turn, which we've had Bree and Chun go down. Garund is telling everybody about how these guys just ripped that force apart. So they're going to start focusing on these crawlers before trying to deal with this specialist. So our good friend here, Jarun, is going to take some shots down there. Looking for 2s. Gets them both. Looking for 5s. Gets it. And that is 1 dead crawler. The captain is going to kind of poke her head out. Take a shot at that one. Needing a 3 and misses. Altel is going to take a shot. Hits. And kills. Altel actually doing some work this mission. The poor little punk hacker is actually getting some work in. And then our good friend here, Sydney, she's got 4-inch range, so she's going to go for the 2. She's going to crawl up here and get safe with our friend there. She's a little bit further back, but wobbly model. So she's going to chill up there. And that takes us to turn 4. The specialist, this dude did run, but he's a unique individual, so I don't think it counts towards the team. So I'm not going to say panic. And yeah, so that takes us to 4 guys needing 1s. We do get a 1, and I think we're going to give it to our friend Garund. Because Bree's off the table. Can he see that guy? Yes, he can. So, Garund, taking aim, is going to shoot at that one. Needing 4s. Gets both. Needing 5s. Does not get that, but that does push this guy back 2 inches and gives him 2 stun markers. I hope I'm doing that right. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Double check some things. And is stunned. Yes. Okay. Remove 1 stun. Alright. So, Garund is gone. The captain is going to take her weapon. Take a shot. Does hit, I think. No, it doesn't. Because she would need a 4. Altel, trying to show the captain how it's done. Does do it. Because Altel does have a +1. Yes, he does. Needing a 3. Gets it. The specialist is gone. Now we just have that one dude there. Sydney is going to move all the way up here to try and get some sight on the guy. She's got at least half. So that's going to give him cover. So she would need 6. Nope, she misses. Okay, it is now the enemy's turn. He's going to move up here and remove one of those stun tokens. And with that being the end of the 4th turn, we go into some more shenanigans. What shenanigans get dropped on us now? 18. Seize the moment. Select a crew member who may move and act in both the quick and slow actions next phase. I think we're going to give that to Garoon. And he's going to get a chance to fire both times. So, we're going to get 3 other guys. None of them get it. So, Garoon, during the fast action phase, aiming, taking 2 shots, gets 1, needing the 5, gets it, doesn't even matter. Holy cow. I'll be honest, I thought the crew was screwed with how those numbers exploded on us and everything else. Poor Bree's down, but we found Bree's family. They were held up in this building here. Beat up, roughed up, but for the most part alive. And now, unfortunately, we've got to try and see if Bree survived long enough to reunite with her family. So, tears all the way around. Let's go back and see what happened in the after action. All right, so post-battle. They weren't a rival for us, but now we need to see if they were, if they become one. Fought opponent that isn't a rival and held the field, roll a d6. Oh, man. On a 1, nope. Okay, so they do not become a rival. Whew. Yes. Okay, it was not a patron. If that was the quest progress, so that was our quest 1. So, yep, we're good. Getting paid. So with the loot cache, we do get to do once extra on the loot table. If you finish the final mission of a quest, get out of there, Victor. Roll twice and add 1. We did get the objective, so we got 6. So the payment for this quest gives us 7 credits, bringing us up to 12. And that's always nice. We like finding extra stuff on the round. We did hold the field. So what did we find on the battlefield? A 44. Starship parts. Redeemable as 2 credits. Cool. So we will add that to here. Hey, we might actually be able to buy an upgrade for the ship for pretty much free. Check for invasion. It is not an invasion threat, so we're good. So we will roll 4 times on the loot table. Yeah. That's insane. All right, so 4 times on the loot table because of the quest and the cool item that Altel was able to pick up. But now we've got to do injury. So, Bree, did you die trying to get to your family? Let's hope not. Here we go. 83. Knocked out. No long-term effect. Nothing. So, apparently, she went skyrocketing in, took a shotgun to the chest, and it just knocked the wind out of her. So she is now huddling and crying with her family, happy to see mom and dad, little siblings, and everybody's safe. They're talking about how these guys were ranting madly about how it is your crew's fault. for all the bad things that had happened to him. Yeah, everybody's happy. Now, poor Chun. What happened to poor Chun? So, 93, she was also knocked out. So, apparently, both of these guys, both Chun and Bree, took some shots, it hit their armor, knocked the wind out of them. They laid low, and everybody's just fine. I mean, could not be a better outcome for this crew. Wow. Just, yeah. All right. So 4 times. Oh, let's go ahead and do some experience. So the captain here survived in 1, so she's now up to 12. Bree did not survive, so she is up to 7. Chun did not survive, but she did get the injury, so that gives her 2. And then we did complete the final stage of a quest, so 3. So she goes from 4 to 7. Bree goes up 1 because we did complete the quest. The captain's up to 13. Holy crap. Yeah. Sydney is getting 4. Altel is getting 4, bringing him up to 7. Jarund is getting 4, bringing him up to 8. Thought we killed this decoy thing. All right. And then Victor, unfortunately, was in the sick bay. So, yeah, nothing there. Character upgrades. Let's see about any credits. Is there anything in here that we want? Because I really didn't look at it on the first planet because it was so expensive. But you know what? I think we're going to hold off because I really want that medical school. So, the captain, though, has got some ability scores we need to increase. With her 13. So first we're going to upgrade the toughness to 4. So that's going to drop her down to 7 XP. And then we are going to increase her reaction to 2. And that's going to wipe her out. Altel is also going to increase his toughness to 4. And that is going to drop him down to 1. Jarund is going to go down to 1 and increase his reactions to 2. Bree is going to do the same thing. Chun is also going to do the same thing. All right, and that is it for all of the XP stuff. We're not doing any advanced training. And then purchase items. I don't think we really need to purchase any of this stuff. But let's look at ship upgrades. Because at this point we have $7 towards ship upgrades. Or 7 credits. So let's take a look at some stuff. So medical bay would be great, seeing as how everybody keeps getting injured. Let's see. Ooh, living quarters would be nice. But I think we're actually going to go for that medical bay. So, maybe. So, 12 credits. You can knock 7 off. Well, technically, we're supposed to roll for loot first. So, let's roll for loot. Then we'll see how much loot we got. Then do some ship upgrades. Because, yeah, this point is after the loot. So, let's do some loot. And then we'll do all this crazy events table. And see just how badly things get screwed up. Alright, so 4 times on the loot table. First time. 66. Odds and ends. Did I already pass it? I think I did. Nope, it's after gear. Never mind. Odds and ends. We got a 69. Implants. Hey, we got some implants for the captain. 71. Health boost. Alright, so there is our first loot. What is our second loot? Zero, zero. So I think that's actually a 100. So we go to the rewards. What reward do we get? 44. Valuable materials. 1d6 plus 2 credits. So we get an additional 6 credits, bringing us up to 18. That's nice. So that was our second loot table. Our third loot table. 16. Weapon. So what kind of weapon did we get? 52. Special weapons. Ooh. Special weapons are nice. I mean, the needle rifle's been doing good for us. 48. We found a Fury rifle. That will be fun. Alright, so for our last thing on the loot table. Get a 53. Gear. Roll once on the gear subtable. And that is a 41. Protective items. What kind of protective item did we get? An 88. Frag vest. I think Chun's probably going to end up having to pick that up since we gave the captain already has a combat armor. But we'll figure that all out. Alright, so all 4 loot rolls are done. Let's go ahead and go back to that ship upgrades. So I think we want to go for the medical bay. We can take 7 credits off, so that goes down to 18, which would bankrupt us. Damn. Alright, so, yeah, we don't want to do that. So we will just have to wait another turn. Our story track is complete. And, yeah, we'll have to wait another turn. Let's do the events. And please don't send our poor captain into the jail. Alright, campaign event. What happened while we were saving Bree's family? 26. A shady character offers you a deal. Give him one item of equipment, then roll on the trade table. I think we will actually give him, you know what? We will give him a rage out. It doesn't say what. We just got to give him one. So yeah. Now we roll on the trade table. Go to 79. And let's see what we got for our rage out. 56. Don't usually see these for sale. You know what? Why not? Let's see what happens. So we're down to 15 credits, and we get to roll on the loot table again. So what do we get from the loot table? 95. Rewards. I like that. That was worth the 3 credits. Maybe. We'll see. Please, gods, be kind to me. $80. Ship parts. So we get the discount. Oh, man. Of course. Of course. I decide not to upgrade the ship, and now we get ship parts that would... Ship component purchase, D6. So we are now up to 11 credits worth of stuff off of ship parts and other starship parts. Yeah. Okay, so that was... yeah, so that was the campaign event. Let's see what happens to the character event. So, we now have 7 guys. So, 8, 9, and 10 on the D10 is a reroll. Number 6. So, Victor, what the hell happened to you while the rest of the crew was fighting? Did you pull a captain and disappear? Let's see. 41. Earn a little on the side. Of course you would. You would be gambling off to the side, running some type of casino while everybody else was fighting, putting us up to 17 credits. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Okay, so that is it for episode 7 of Sword and Fortresses 5 Parsecs from Home. Bree is extremely happy. We saved her family. In fact, let's go ahead and give her something about that. Saved family. Indebted to crew. Yeah, I'll fix that all later. So yeah, she's extremely happy, and she's indebted to the crew for saving her family, and we will see what happens on next time. And I hope everybody out there gets a chance to enjoy the holidays. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share. If you're watching it on Twitch, please make sure to follow. We really appreciate it. We're questing up to affiliate, so as many follows as we can get. Even if you're on YouTube and you got Twitch, follow us. Coming up, don't know what we're doing after the holidays. I got to get with everybody, but it should be a lot of fun. You guys have a great night.